Hello and welcome to What's New in Taiwan. I'm your host, Jasmine Liu. This week we've got a jam-packed lineup that covers everything from helicopters and courtrooms and to vaccines and MRT upgrades. Let's dive right in and take a closer look at this week's biggest stories. If you happen to be near Kaohsiung Port over the weekend, you might felt like you've stumbled onto the set of an action movie. No exaggeration, it was intense. The Hai'an No. 12 military drill was in full swing. We saw Navy helicopters slicing through the sky, special ops forces rappelling from aircrafts, and even a mock hostage rescue operation right on the docks. It was a full-scale live exercise simulating a serious scenario. 5 terrorists hijacking a passenger ship and teaming up with boat-driving accomplices to launch a threat against the Yong'an LNG terminal. This wasn't just for show, it was a coordinated response exercise with Taiwan's Navy, Coast Guards, Air Force, and even the Ministry of the Interior working together to prepare for any emergency. As regional tensions grow, Taiwan's making it clear it's prepared, it's alert, and it's not taking security lightly. But behind all that tactical actions lies another big story, funding, and a lot of it. President Lai personally attended the drill and used the moment to call for support of a special 410 billion NTD budget. The goal? To strengthen Taiwan's overall national defense and resilience, military, cyber, and maritime. Of that massive amount, around 30 billion NTD is allocated for the Coast Guard, but some lawmakers think it's not nearly enough. They're pushing to increase that amount to 70 billion NTD all at once, not bit by bit. And it's not just about buying more equipment. It's about ensuring Taiwan's sea patrols, who are out there every day protecting the island's borders, have what they need now and in the long term. But of course, not everyone agrees on the timing. Others argue that spending should be handled during the next budget cycle. Some even propose using the funds instead to give every citizen a 10,000 stimulus payment, a way to strengthen customer spending and boost the economy. So what's the real debate here? It's not just numbers on a page. It's a choice between prioritizing long-term national security and offering short-term economic relief to the public. Both are valid concerns, and it's a conversation that's far from over at the legislative field. Next up, let's switch from drills to debates. Here's a question: should court trials be live-streamed? It might sound like a great idea. After all, more transparency in the justice system seems like a win, right? At least that's what the People's Party thinks. They've proposed amending the law to allow live broadcasting of court trials, but this move is stirring up serious concerns among Taiwan's legal professionals and civil society groups. More than 70 organizations, including judicial reform advocates and bar associations, are urging the legislature to press pause. Their main concern is that the current draft was pushed forward too quickly without enough discussion or public input. If passed as is, it would allow criminal, civil, and administrative trials to be shown live. But with unclear safeguards, the critics worry that this could jeopardize fair trials or turn sensitive cases into public spectacles. To be clear, these groups aren't against transparency. They're just asking for a more careful, balanced rollout. One that protects defendants' rights, respects courtroom's integrity, and builds public trust the right way. Now for something a bit dramatic, Taiwan's political scene is heating up in a big way. The Central Election Commission is currently reviewing a wave of 26 recall cases targeting sitting lawmakers. And yes, you heard that right, 26. Most of these target opposition party legislators, and if timelines stay on track, all 26 could be voted on the same day, possibly as soon as June 20th. This is all entirely legal according to the Public Officials Elections and Recall Act. But having so many recall votes at once, that's unprecedented in Taiwan, and it could significantly reshape the legislative yuan. Definitely a day to watch. Let's shift gears to something with major environmental impact: energy policy. The legislature has made a big decision. The Taichung coal-fired power plant, one of the largest in Asia, must go coal-free by 2028. That's 4 years earlier than originally planned. But here's where it gets tricky. Taipower, the state-run utility, says meeting that deadline is going to be extremely difficult. They've already begun building 2 natural gas units and plans for 4 more are in progress. But finishing all 6 in just 3.5 years? That's a massive challenge, both technically and logistically. Look, everyone wants a cleaner Taiwan, and Taipower isn't against the goal. They're working toward it. But as the chairman explained, this isn't just about political will. It's about engineering limit safety testing and whether it's physically possible to shut down 5 gigawatts of coal power and still keep the lights on the central Taiwan. Stay tuned, this one's far from settled. Now let's talk about health, specifically COVID. The virus isn't gone and cases are ticking up again, especially as we move towards summer. In response, Keelung City is rolling out a proactive vaccine campaign. From now through June 21st, they'll be hosting 44 community vaccination events, and a major walk-in site at Kaohsiung Port will open on June 14th. The focus is on the new JN.1 vaccine, which provides added protections against current variants. So it's especially recommended for seniors, young children, and people with weakened immune systems. And the best part, no appointment necessary. Just walk in, roll up your sleeves, and give yourself and your loved ones a better shot at staying safe this season. And now for a bit of good news that might just make your commute smoother. Taipei MRT is going mobile pay friendly. Starting this October, you'll be able to pay for rides using your credit card, Apple Pay, Google Pay, Samsung Pay, and even QR codes apps like Line Pay, Taiwan Pay, and more. There's one tiny catch. You might have to bend down a little to tap or scan your device. Some users have pointed out that the payment units are installed a bit low, but hey, minor inconvenience for a major upgrade. Overall, this is a great step forward. MRT rides are getting more convenient and Taipei's catching up with other global cities when it comes to digital transit access, wallet out, or rather, phone ready. And that's it for this week's edition of What's New in Taiwan. From national defense drills to courtroom debates, from lawmaker recalls and energy deadlines to walk-in vaccines and MRT updates, Taiwan is active and adapting. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next week.